as usual, I will not actually be doing what I said I would last time, since last time I think I said I was going to go to the power plant. This video is going to be about as useful as what that would have been, because the power plant wouldn't have really been all that interesting, other than catching Zapdos, which, let's face it, wouldn't have also been that interesting, but, we're here at Cinnabar, obviously. I'm gonna basically clear out Pokemon Mansion, because there's stuff that I still have not done there and need to do. I don't really need to have, like, an amazing team for this, so let me just grab whatever is level 34 that is at the front of my PC, and then we'll be good. I still don't have an answer to what the hell was going on with the Mew glitch causing those trainers to stop working. I would very much like to know. Oh, we're still in the front, that's a problem. Yeah, I would like to know what happened, but I don't, and I'm not sure if I'll really find out. I know there were a couple why is this... Did this thing... It didn't use minimize. Why is everything missing so much? Jeez. But yeah, there was a couple comments that basically said, like, if you use a trainer too many times, it just stops working, but that is just flat out not true. And especially since I also despawned the Gambler that I didn't really use that many times, so I don't really have an answer for that, but whatever. So yeah, surprisingly I've still not caught a Grimer here. I also need a Growlithe, and I need Fat Hadoo to not be at the front of my team, and I need to frickin' remember to change it. But, yeah, this was something I needed to do for a while and just never did, but I went through my PC and wrote down everything that I have for the sake of the living dex. I didn't count how many things are in there. My Pokedex currently is 84, which means I'm more than halfway through. But if you count stuff that is currently like a team member I have, but not another Pokemon I have in the PC, things like that, I'm probably at about half, with not much more. There's stuff that I need to recatch, like I don't have another Pidgeotto or another Abra. That's not really a big deal. But as soon as I start fishing for stuff, those numbers will go up quite a bit, and I might end up doing that in this video for lack of anything better to do. Okay, maybe that's not a good way to put it. I have better things to do, it's just it has to be done eventually, so why the hell not? Surprised I never fought this guy. Defeated Burglar. Must always make fun of that. So yeah, I need a Growlithe, and I technically need a Ditto also. I am not going to be catching one in this run because there's a trainer I need to fight and then leave, which I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Grimer does exist here, right? Like, I'm not crazy, I've run into it before. I don't know which floor you're supposed to be on to find it, but I thought it was any. Also, I don't think I have a Ponyta. I'd imagine Ponyta's probably only on the first floor. That would make sense. Let me make sure that it actually even is here. Wait, really? I didn't know they moved it in yellow. Huh. I'll have to go check that out. Growlithe is over here, right? Yeah, Growlithe is over here. Okay, so I still need to catch that. Ponyta, apparently, not so much. Okay. I learned something today. I certainly never encountered one over there, but I think I only went in the grass, like, once. Well, I'll have to come back for Ditto anyway, so if I don't find it in the next few encounters, then we're just going to go ahead and fight that trainer. I think this is where I need to go. I don't even remember where I've been now. That's the problem with Pokemon Mansion, is even when I have to start going through it a lot in order to remember what it is, like, in order to get to the basement for Ditto stuff, I still don't necessarily remember where I'm actually going. But that guy over there is the trainer I need to fight, so I guess we're not getting Grimer in this run. Or Growlithe, rather. So yeah, let's fight this dude. And then I need to use an escape rope after this fight, because if I get into any wild encounters, it'll throw everything off. I think we're at that point of the game where, like, right now, this is obviously Cinnabar Island. It's a late game area. The trainer levels are higher than most other places in the game, and yet I'm kind of just spamming moves and not really paying attention to type advantage, and it's still mostly working. So that's good to know, I suppose. Yeah, let's get out of here. And, yeah, I should probably grab a Thunderbolt user. I don't have... Oh, no, I did. I meant Thunder Wave. Don't mind me, it's like 10 a.m., which is not that early, but I'm still not completely paying attention to what I'm doing. Also, let me heal up so I can hit it with Gust. Huh. That's not gonna... What? Okay, sorry, what? That is not what I was expecting to have happen here. Hold the phone. Why is this happening? Okay, so let me think. The trainer that I fought was supposed to produce a Jinx. I came back here, I didn't get into any other encounters or anything, and yet somehow I'm now in a trainer battle. And I'm pretty sure that this is going to end up deactivating that trainer. I'm not going to save, I just want to test this. Oh! What the fuck is causing this? What did I do? Why is the game suddenly playing by different rules than usual? Am I going insane? Okay, hold on. Let's see if it does it again. Fuck! What the hell? Okay. And now there's like a lag on every step I take. Oh my god, what did I do to this route? I'm so confused. There's the guy. That guy down there just freaking disappeared. I can't talk to him. Can I interact with signs? Hold on. Yes. Yeah, okay, this is the trainer I flew away from. Oh my god, okay, let's reset right now.
Revenge of the Nerds.
I'm slightly scared now. Okay. I can walk around normally. This guy still battles me. This is the super nerd, right? Yeah. Okay, so we just lost the progress that I made, but to be fair, it wasn't very much progress. It was just me catching a Grimer. Let's try this again and see if it happens again. I don't know why it would be different, but I certainly hope it will be. Okay, so we're gonna fly away. We're gonna go lose to another trainer. because I have to be able to interact with the statues. So, this guy here, I should be able to lose to him, I think. Last time I did it, I used the trainer up north of Cerulean. It shouldn't matter who I use. Alright, there we go. Let's do this again. So let me change up the team. Just need to grab a few guys. I don't really need a full team, I guess, but... Oh, I didn't mean to get Firebird either. Sorry, I'm still very concerned by what had occurred there, so... I'm not fully paying attention. I could have used another team member, but whatever, this is fine. Okay, let's just make a beeline straight for the guy that I need to fight. Catching a... I wonder if catching the Grimer somehow messed it up. I don't know why it would, but it does change the PC data, and maybe that somehow threw something off. Let's find out. Let's not catch anything this time. So we go up here. And we fight the guy again. Because, I mean, this really should just work like any other Mew Glitch attempt, where, like, this is the... I'm fighting this guy because his Magnemite has a special stat that makes Jinx appear. I'm gonna teleport away. I return to the route where I flew away from the guy. Jinx should pop up. I've done this dozens of times. It shouldn't cause weird, glitched out trainer battles to show up. Okay, so fly away. Let's get you up in the lead. And let's see if this is going to work this time. Thank God. Okay. Parasect? Why are you a Parasect? Let me frickin' check my map. This should not be a what is going on? Okay, third time's the charm. I've come here with only Firebird and Fat Hoodoo, the team champions. I actually need to lose to this guy's first Pokemon, so let me explain something. This one isn't necessarily my fault. The Mew Glitch map that I've been using shows this guy as spawning a Jinx from his first and final Pokemon. I didn't realize that they had different special stats. I assumed that they were the same, but it was wrong. The last one spawns a Parasect, as we obviously found out, so... yeah. So I just need to lose this fight on purpose, and then return to Route 8, and then this will be okay. Let me start doing this. I need to make sure that I don't kill it. Nothing will guarantee me winning this battle than paralyzing it and lowering its accuracy a bunch. I mean, it's either that or kill it. Or I guess I could technically start spamming the Poke Flute. That would also work. I just don't like doing that. Not sure why I don't like doing that. It's much more effective. Come on, you can hit me. Your accuracy shouldn't be that low. Oh my god. Is this my life now? There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Are we good? Are we gonna frickin' spawn the Pokemon that I need and not cause the entire route to, like, have cancer? Okay. So far, so good. Give me a Jinx. Thank you. Now I just have to make sure that the frickin' area doesn't get fucked up, and we'll be good. Okay, let's go ahead and use Gust on it a couple times. So, fun fact about Jinx here, in the Virtual Console version of Yellow, they actually had to go through effort to change it to purple instead of black because of the whole controversy with it. And that makes it the only Pokemon in the game with a palette of more than 2 colors. I'm not really sure how they pulled that off, honestly, because that shouldn't be possible in this, with the game's coding. But, I don't know, maybe they put like another layer over it or something. But I'm pretty sure that's the only change actually made to the, to all 3 of the games. Actually, no, that's not true, because you can also access the Surfing Pikachu minigame from the get-go. I think. I don't actually have Yellow on the 3DS, so I heard that was the case, but I have not confirmed it. Okay. So, let me go to this area, make sure that the walking isn't messed up. Okay, it's not. I wish there was a way to confirm that this guy could still battle me without having to actually battle him. If I could, like, do a save state, that would be nice. Because if I do a hard save and then it turns out that he's deactivated, then, I mean, I can't go back on that. I could lose to him intentionally, I guess. I don't want to have to do that every single time, though. I'm just going to kind of blindly hope that he still works. Okay, so let's head back and actually clear out the mansion like I said I was going to do. Now that that took frickin' all day. Put Jinx away. But yeah, Jinx just isn't in Yellow version for some reason. I don't know if there's really any reason given for that, but I mean, that's the case with most version exclusives, so I don't know why this one would be any different. It's trade only in the other games. It is in Japanese Blue, though. You can find it in Seafoam Islands. That's the only game where it's in the wild. And the other ones, it's always a trade, and it's nicknamed Lola. Not really sure why. Okay, so I don't need to do any more Mew glitching. Let's just get in here, do what I need to do. I wanted to fight the Burglar again. I need to catch a Grimer again. I also need to catch a frickin' Growlithe. I checked Cerebi. They do show up here at a, like, 20% encounter rate. I don't know why they took so long to show up earlier. How many encounters will it be until I find one? Perhaps 25? Perhaps Brodermaker's Gym Bag? Everyone's a consumer when you get crushed by Bebop Cola. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. God damn it. I guess I should have used Ice Beam, except actually in Gen 1, fire doesn't resist ice. So, maybe not. What the hell is the Burglar? I thought he was on floor 1. Okay, let's try this again. No! Okay, that worked. Oh! God damn it. And this is the only floor that has it, so I have to keep getting more encounters to show up. Where the hell is the Burglar? At this point, I don't even really care. I want to fight all the trainers, but it's not, like, mandatory that I do so. I need to catch the Growlithe, I need to get down to the basement and catch a Ditto, and then we can be done with this goddamn place. Until the next time that I am forced to, duplicate items. You know, forced to duplicate items. The game is making me do it. Okay, can I use something worse? Like, Absorb? Absorb's gonna do, like, 2 damage. I don't know why. Let's just do Body Slam. Fuck the critical hits! Come on! Oh my god. Okay, what Pokemon do I want to lead with? Because if it uses Growl, I have to frickin' switch again. What do you have? Fury Attack is unreliable, but... Just go with, like, Double Kick. It's not that strong of a move. Plus, I'll be guaranteed to outspeed everything. And I'm gonna make you watch all this, too, because at this point, I'm so annoyed by how long this is taking that it's become comedic. At least it's not that rare. It's just... How many have I killed now? 3? Well, I killed 2 of them, and one of them used roar. I need something with suction cups. Clearly that will work. Or soundproof. I'll go to, the power plant and catch a Voltorb there with soundproof, and then come back here. Okay, don't kill it, please. That... I'm getting so many criticals. Don't... You are a fuckface! Come on, I was a higher level than it. That shouldn't even work. Do I have to just use a frickin' ball first turn? Is that what this game is telling me? God, I don't remember having this much trouble. Like, catching anything in this game that isn't Abra. Like, yeah, stuff with low catch rates is annoying. Safari Zone stuff is annoying, but that's a whole different story. This is just a random-ass wild Pokemon that I happen to need. Okay, don't roar. Thank you. Frickin' Ultra Ball, not even gonna try a Great Ball here. I'm gonna have to catch another one also, because I need Arcanine, but I'll do that off-screen. Piece of shit. Okay. Here's this guy. No. Muck, you're supposed to be rare. Why do you keep showing up today? Alright, here, I'll use you. But yeah, I basically just need to get down to the basement and catch a Ditto, and then I'll be good. And then we'll go around and do a bunch of fishing. I have no idea what I'll talk about during that section, because I have not been doing anything particularly interesting lately. Oh no, my bag of loot. Yeah, there's another guy on this floor with a Ninetales, I think. I don't remember if I've already fought him, but I also don't care enough to specifically seek him out, so whatever. Here, you get in the front. Oh my god, encounters. I'd use a repel, but a lot of the stuff here is higher than my current team level, so it isn't gonna matter. And now I get to fight this dude again. I got the Jinx, so I don't need him anymore. He is now worthless to me. I like how I still have Growl. That needs to be replaced, like, immediately. I have to look up what Dodrio can actually learn. Probably nothing terribly impressive. Anything over here? Nope. I'm glad that area existed then. Just like if you drop off the right side of this, it just puts you in a place that you should not be in place. I don't know what this guy spawns, but I also don't particularly care. I know it's nothing that I need. Okay. I'm not sure why I didn't see that one coming, but it annoyed me nonetheless. Alright, let's put you in the front because you're the lowest level. Encounters with lots of rats. Why is this building filled with so much shit? Literally. So now you get to see what I go through every time I come down here to duplicate items, because Ditto usually takes several months to show up. Also, I'm pretty sure it's Gen 6 that changed it, where, like, usually when Ditto transforms, it also copies the catch rate of whatever it transforms into, so you want to make it something easy to catch. Gen 6 is where they changed that, where it always has a fixed rate. No! So, I'll have to look at my team again and see what on here would have the best catch rate. Because, you know, that's something that I would just know offhand. But I don't know, I can probably make an educated guess. Probably not Pinsir. We have having fun yet? I've got nothing. Yeah. So speaking of Ditto, I was... this is irrelevant to mostly everything, but it does involve Ditto. Last night, for whatever reason, Joel decided to re-download Pokemon Shuffle purely so I could get Street Passes. He's not actually going to start playing it again, thank God. I was just kind of telling horror stories with stupid shit happening in that game. I'm currently at level 580, which is Mega Gallade, and I haven't beaten it yet. And the stages currently go up to like 630 or something, so I've still got quite a bit to catch up on. A level that I recently had to complete was the Ditto stage. And with that one, it's like, here we go. Let's see, hold on. Honestly, it's probably Dodrio. So let's just switch to that. Alright, Fury Attack shouldn't kill. Alright, good. I don't actually want to risk using that move again, so we'll just go with that. Absorb, go. But yeah, the Ditto stage... Wow, this is quality right here. The Ditto stage starts with like a preset board puzzle where basically you have to do like the exact 5 moves that cause everything to clear out without clearing it out any sooner than that. Because if you do, then it like fucks up the puzzle and resets the board. So you have to do that, and then after that it turns into more or less a normal stage where you just do a bunch of damage. But the problem is it takes way more damage than it has any right to. And so like I'm going into this thing with a team of really high-level, powerful fighting types that are super effective against it. I've got Medicham as my Mega, which is one of the best Megas to use, because, like, at least for normal types, because it has a self-boosting power. Basically, like, it has Mega Boost and causes itself to Mega Evolve really quickly. And it has a pretty decent effect. I have a level 20 Machamp with a maxed out ability, which is one of the strongest things you can use. I have a fighting type Meloetta with the ability that randomly triggers and causes it to do a lot more damage than usual. And then I forget what my last one was. But point is, I'm not using, like, I'm no slouch here. I have, like, a team of strong stuff. That said, going into the stage with with this team and not using any items, I have about a 1 in 3 success rate of beating it. And so the first time I beat it, here, let me put you away. I'm gonna go catch up Ponyta while I'm thinking about it. But yeah, so the first time I beat it, it gets like a 10% catch rate or some stupidly low number like that. I throw the ball, it doesn't catch it. Usually when that happens, I just kind of move on. I don't want to waste a great ball unless I'm sure that it's going to work. But I get the super catch power thing to come in on it, and it's like, it boosts up to like at least 50. It was a pretty decent shot. So and first encounter, Ponyta, okay. Is this gonna kill it? Yes, it is. So now we search for another Ponyta, and we're here for another 5 days. But yeah, I throw the Great Ball, it has a decent chance of catching it, it doesn't catch it. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll try one more. If you don't know how Great Balls and Shuffle work, they cost 2,500 coins, which is a decent amount of grinding, so it's not something that you want to just waste constantly. So I throw a second Great Ball, it doesn't catch it, so I'm like, fuck this, and I reset the game, because if you do that, then you get back the coins that you would have used on the items, basically. So then I have to try to beat the stage a few more times. Eventually I get it. Get to the end, catch rate of 10. I don't catch it. And at this point, I'm just kind of pissed off, and I'm like, you know, I'm not actually going to advance until I catch this fucking thing. So, I keep trying, and I probably beat that stage a good 10 or so times without catching it. And so I started to get really pissed off. And, okay, I'm just gonna go to, like, Route 5. I basically just want to go somewhere where I can fish and just kind of mindlessly do something for a bit. I don't know why Route 5 specifically, it was just the first one I thought of. Oh, 5 doesn't have water, I was thinking of 6. But yeah, so at this point I'm like, this isn't working, let me just S-rank the stage, and I'll chuck a ball on that attempt and hopefully catch it on that turn. So I go in with a, like, not a full item run, because I don't use a complexity, that would be overkill, but, I go in and use, like, the, disruption delay and a moves +5, and possibly a mega start, I don't remember if I did that, and I still didn't get the S rank, so those items were wasted, so I try it again, I still don't get the S rank, so I try it again, and then I think I finally got it, and then I throw the ball, and it doesn't catch it. And so it's like, if I reset now, I'm gonna lose the S rank, so it's like, do I bother with the Great Ball or not? I don't know. I don't remember how many freaking times I had to beat that stage until I finally caught it and S ranked it, but it was way more than necessary. And that's the problem that I've been having with the majority of the stages. So it's like, I've been playing this game since, like, basically when it came out, and I'm still struggling with shit like this. And that's how I don't understand how other people are so, like, able to have, like, so much extra time in that I don't. Because it's like, recently there's the escalation going on for Shiny Diancie, and I was on level 100, and I looked up a strategy to beat it, and this guy is like, oh, well, I brought in my level 20 maxed out ability Risk Taker Mawile and my level 15 Nosedive Skarmory, and I'm like, why the fuck do you have those? I didn't invest any time into leveling those up. Like, do you just have, like, everything possible maxed out? I'm thinking it's probably just Goldian on this route. I need to look up where to actually catch stuff. Sorry, I'm wasting a little bit of time here. That's part of the problem with fishing in this game, is there's no way to actually tell where stuff is. Case in point, here's Poliwag. I guess it's not in this game, except it totally is, because it just doesn't show you where stuff is through fishing for some really stupid reason. But yeah, here's a couple trainers, I'm just gonna fight them. I'll keep Bugsy in the front, whatever. I already checked, neither of these have anything that I care about. But yeah, that's Pokemon Shuffle. I've complained about it a million times, and yet I continue to play it. It's nobody's fault but my own, but I'm in too deep. And when the game is not a piece of shit, I don't mind it. I just hate when it's freaking impossible to do anything. I'd like to catch up on the main stages, but they keep throwing these escalation battles and stuff at me. Like, right now, the current escalation battle goes all the way up to 300, and your reward for beating the 300th stage is the equivalent of 3 rare candies, which I so do not give a shit about. So I'm gonna get up to... Okay. I think I'm stopping at 150. That's what I was trying to say. Alright. So, I know there's different stuff on this route, including the elusive Tentacool. Yeah. I mean, I'll encounter plenty of these through surfing, but I might as... Never mind. I was gonna say I might as well catch the one here, but no, don't really need to do that. Oh god. I have no idea how long this video has even been going on. Here I was thinking, like, I'm gonna clear out the mansion, I'm gonna go around, do some fishing, just kind of catch some stuff that needs to be caught, and it'll be not the most thrilling episode, but I'll get some stuff done. Here I am, like, 30 minutes into it, and I've still barely done anything. I want to at least catch the stuff fishing on this route. Because there are other things I can get here. But yeah, I need to get... I got a second Goldeen for the living decks. I also need to get a Sea King. There's Horsey and Seadra, which I know I can get Horsey somewhere. Seadra, I'm not so sure. I probably can. Krabby and Kingler. Poliwag. Possibly Poliwhirl if I can catch that. I think I probably can. Staryu, which should be on this route. Yes, it is. What other water types are there? There's a lot of them. I've probably forgotten a couple. Point is, oh yeah, Slowpoke and Slowbro, those are through fishing. In, I want to say, in Red and Blue, the stuff that you get through fishing is basically the same on every single route. Like, if you use an old rod, it's going to be a Magikarp, which is the case in this game also. But it's like, if you use a good rod, it's always Goldeen and Poliwag. If you use a super rod, it's always this other stuff. And actually, I immediately take that back. There's a few places where this isn't true. I know that in, like, the Route to Victory Road, you get, like, evolutions of things. But Yellow, I think, kind of changes up the fishing loadouts a little bit more, where it's a bit more unique per area. And so, without actually, like, having a guide in front of me saying where everything is, I'm just kind of having to guess. I know I can catch Tentacruel by fishing here, and that's what I'm aiming for. And since it's not showing up, let's just time skip. Dat 20%, yo. No, I guess that didn't really take that long. Oh, we get to deal with Rap. Also, I've never been a fan of this sprite. It just doesn't look all that great to me, I don't know. But whatever, let's catch it. Oh, also, to add to the list of water types I need to catch, there's Psyduck. I know that one I can get by surfing on Route 6. I'm not sure where else it is. If I can ever catch this piece of shit, I might actually go look up where these things are so I can get it over with in this video and not have to deal with it later on. There we go. It's 80 tentacles, picture. It's 80 tentacles, that's what I'm trying to say. I was going to say pictured here, 10, but I mean, obviously they're not going to draw all 80 of them. Okay. That took longer than I wanted it to. So yeah, let me go look up where stuff is, and we'll come back and we'll have a nice casual time fishing, not me getting mad at anything, and also not talking about anything. Alright, well, I've at least found the locations of a couple things. I don't know why this is my current team. I don't remember depositing 2 things, but okay. So let's see what the encounter rate is like in this water, because I remember it being pretty frickin' low. Okay, that actually didn't take very long. But yeah, I looked it up, and in Yellow, believe it or not, this is the only place to find Psyduck, is surfing in this pond. It's kind of weird. And it is also the only place to find Golduck, and it's a 10% encounter rate, so I'm going to give it a couple tries, and if I... yeah... whatever. You're probably just going to stay in the ball, aren't you? You're going to be good. You're going to be good and stay in the ball, and not have to make me actually weaken you. Okay, let's... Absorb is super effective, but it's such a weak move, and with no stab, I think I should be okay. Yeah, okay. There we go. Little dude. But anyway, yeah, fishing on this route only gets Goldeen. Surfing gets Psyduck 90% of the time, and Golduck 10%, so... we'll give this a few encounters. If it doesn't show up, I'm probably going to just try to find it off screen, because I don't want to be here all day. Again, unfortunately, there haven't really been any interesting things going on for me to talk about. that I haven't already talked about in, like, ukulele or whatever. I am going to be switching up the schedule somewhat. I already talked about this in ukulele also, but if you never watched those, this is going to continue being Monday, Friday, and then Wednesday, I am not going to be uploading anything specific. I do have some old, not old, but I have some streams to upload. I still need to remember to do Barga the Big Dip, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I might hopefully put that up sometime soon. But those will just kind of be peppered throughout the week, not specifically Wednesday. And then in like a week or two, I'll start another series. I just wanted to kind of take a little bit of a break from that. So, I would say there's not that much left to do in this game. Because, like, progression-wise, I have 5 of the badges, and I could very easily get the others if I was motivated to do so. But, most of what I'm going to have to do left is still catching stuff. That's kind of why I'm trying to get a lot of these water types out of the way now, because they're a good portion of what I need. But yeah, a couple days ago, we went to some thrift stores and we're hoping to find some really stupid finds like we did at the Goodwill that other day when I showed all the pictures of those, but that didn't happen. Their stock was pretty boring. The most interesting thing I found, which doesn't really qualify as being interesting, it was just me laughing at the stupidity of something, was there was this cardboard box filled with what appeared to just be a bunch of orange folders. I didn't actually dig through it to confirm if that's all it was, but the side of the box just was labeled orange folders, and I don't know why I found that so funny. It's like, I don't know if it was labeled by the people who brought it in, or if it was by the actual thrift store, but the fact that they decided to, like, note that, yes, this box contains nothing but orange folders was oddly specific to me. I guess is the best way to put that. Also, I'm not sure why somebody had that many orange folders and brought them in, and I'm not sure why they just kind of plopped this down next to a bookshelf. I don't know, thrift stores are weird. They're always like 90% knickknacks. And that's, I mean, okay, maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration. It's usually 90% like old clothes that nobody wants, but of the stuff that isn't old clothes that nobody wants, I'd say it's 90% knickknacks or like old cell phones and VCRs. Okay, Golduck is not showing up. I'm gonna give it one more attempt. Nope, okay, we'll be back later. Instead, let's go somewhere else and have a fun time over there. Because I verified that Poliwag is usually best encountered with the good rod, but I didn't feel like getting the good rod. And you can get it with the super rod on this route, so we'll at least do that. And you're going to be good and just stay in the ball? You're going to be good and just stay in the ball? Okay. And as with the Golduck being a rare piece of shit, this area has Poliwhirl as a rare piece of shit. I'm going to give it a couple attempts. A couple attempts being the key word, not very long. But yeah, at some point I need to like basically just write down where all the water types are and actually just go after all of them. I'm not going to be doing that today. I was just going to get a few. I know Krabby can be found on Route 10. I need Cut to go over there, so I'd have to switch boxes and all that, which is... Oh, there we go. Okay. You'll survive an absorb, right? Okay, good. I'll have to catch another one of these eventually to evolve it, but for right now, I'm fine with this. That was a nice little surprise. Okay. And actually, before I do any more fishing shenanigans, why did I not press down there? Also, why did I go to Saffron? What am I freaking doing? I'm gonna see if I can finally afford a Porygon. Because I never sold all my duplicate TMs here. Let's do that. Oh, wait, yes I did. I lied. I thought I didn't sell these. Oh, you know what? I think I know what happened. I think these dropped down to 99 because I was looking at my item list in Stadium 2 before selling them. So, I guess we're not going to be doing Porygon right now. That's fine. I'm sure I'll be duplicating something else later on. Or, you know, I could sell some of the 99 of each of those TMs that I have, but that would be too easy. Alright, you get out of my team. You get into my team. And let's fly to Cerulean, because that's where all the cool kids go. See, I don't actually remember for certain what's on this route. I know it was like 70% Krabby, I think 10% Kingler, and 15% concentrated pineapple smells. I'm not positive of that last bit, but something like that at least. Not sure why I went over here specifically. Okay, we can at least get a Krabby. That'll at least be... Oh! I'll take that, okay. Making up for the Golduck, I guess. Ooh, that could have been... At least it would have only... I'll take the instant KO over a move that ends the fight. Because those suck. And a Kingler using Bubble just reminds me of the episode of the anime where he fights Jesse and James at the Viridian Gym, and Kingler, like, uses Bubble on Bulbasaur, and it's the stupidest fricking thing, because it's like, Bubble is already one of the least threatening moves you can ever have, and it's like, it's these bubbles very slowly moving towards Bulbasaur, which resists water anyway, and they're like popping against its forehead, and it's like, like, visibly showing pain, and this is the episode where it's like, they have that weird things hooked up where, whenever the Pokemon feel pain, Ash feels pain, and, he's like, wincing from the bubbles. I'm like, come on, dude, really? Oh, fuck that! However, this isn't so bad because there's a Pokemon Center right here. This is why I changed boxes earlier, and then I forgot to change again, so... whatever. The sad thing, I think Horsey is like the 15% concentrated pineapple smells that I was referring to. I'm pretty sure Krabby is the common encounter on this route. Okay. Can we get another Horsey to show up? If I can't, there's probably a bunch of them in Seafoam Islands, which I'm going to be visiting relatively soon anyway, so it's not a big deal, but we'll give it a couple attempts. So where the hell do you get Slowpoke in this game? Probably Seafoam Islands, now that I think about it. Let's check. Yeah, that was not what I meant to check, actually. Wait. Okay, this game doesn't show fishing, so I guess that's by surfing on those routes down there. Alright. How about Shelter? Is that one only fishing? Yeah. Because I forgot Shelter when I was going through the list of water types earlier. There's a lot of frickin' water types. A lot of them happen to be in Gen 1, and then they kind of never really slowed down on them. Okay, that's not completely true. There's not that many water types in Gen 6. They made up for it in Gen 7, though. The joys of fishing. Okay. Since I happened to get lucky and find another one of these, I'm gonna take that as my hint to basically quit while I'm ahead and stop looking for fishing stuff. You know, dragon, that's totally what that is. Alright, so... I'm gonna go ahead, save in this Pokemon Center, and this was not my initial plan, but because I happen to be in this area, I think this is a good time for me to go ahead and take on the power plant next time, because it's right down there. I have not an amazing number of Ultra Balls to catch Zapdos with. That might be something I need to actually go back and buy more, but whatever. Point is, I'm sick of fishing. You're probably sick of watching fishing. There's going to be more fishing later on, but tomorrow we'll mix it up a little bit. And by tomorrow, I mean on Monday. I don't know why I said tomorrow. Whatever. Pank.
つまり赤と青がこんな風にものすごい速さで入れ替わっていたんですね。
I know there are 150 Pokémon out there, but is there really one more adorable than Pikachu? I don't think so.